Hello guys, welcome to Ikra Technology. So today we will see operators in Java. So in Java, operators are fundamental building blocks that allow you to perform various operations on data, such as arithmetic calculation, comparison, and logical equations. Let's let's explore some of the essential operators in Java and understand how they work. So first we have our arithmetic operators. We have all learned our arithmetic operations in our mathematics. Okay, so here are all the operators and their examples and our outputs are given. So here we have addition, then we have subtraction, then we have multiplication, division, modulus means remainder, then increment operator and decrement. Okay, so these are arithmetic operators. We will see all this in our Eclipse IDE. Then we have comparison operators. Comparison operators are used to compare two values. Okay, compare one value from another value. So for example, here we are comparing I equals to 5 or not. Means if I is not 5, then it will give us true and false value as we want, or else we can give any condition to it. It is mostly used in loops and functions. Okay, so here we have not equals to, greater than, then less than, then greater than equal to, less than equal to. We will all see this in our Eclipse IDE. We also have logical operators here. So here is an AND logical operators which want two values to be correct, else it will show us the another value. Then we have OR operator, and then we have NOT, logical NOT and logical OR operator. And then we have assignment operator, which is used to assign value, and these operators modify the value of variable directly. Means we don't have to declare another variable to get value of it. For example, here x equals to 5. This is assignment operator which assign x the value of 5. Then we have increment operator. This adds the value which is given after that, means adds 3 to the current value of x. It will add 3 to the value of x. Then we have minus, means it will minus 2 from the value of x. It will multiply, x value will be multiplied by 4. Then we have x value divided by 2. Then we have modulus, means we will find the remainder here. And here is a conditional operator, and its structure is like this. For here we have given, here we will give the condition, and here we get the output. If the value, if this condition is true, then this will be our output, and if the condition is false, then this will be our output. We can get output in various forms, like we can get the output in a string, we can get it in a integer or in a boolean. Okay, so here we have the examples of it. So let's see all these examples in our Eclipse IDE. So as we learn about arithmetic operators, if you have learned mathematics, you should know about arithmetic operators, which are addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, remainder, and increment and decrement. Increment and decrement not mostly seen there, but you should know about that. Then the addition operator adds the number. So let's run quickly and see all the outputs of these questions. So if we will run this, then we will get the output of it. So here our 5 plus 5 is 10 here. Then we have 10 minus 5, which is 5 here. Then we have 5 multiplied by 5, which is 25 here. Okay, then we have division here. So 5 8s are 40, so 8 is here. Then we have modulus. The modulus is basically used to find the remainder. So 5 4 times will be 20, so 3 will be the remainder. Okay, so 3 will get here. Okay, and then we have increment. So here we have defined a variable which is integer value. Then we use increment plus plus. The increment is used to add one value at a time. Okay, so it is mostly used in loops to get the value run. So increment operator is mostly used in loops to get added one by one. Then we have decrement operator, which minus the value from 1. So if I use increment operator, then 5 will become 6, and if I will use decrement operator, then our 5 will become 4. Okay, So increment and decrement basically adds by 1 and subtracts by 1. Okay, and then we have our comparison operator. So first let's comment this out. Then we will say comparison operator. So comparison operator is used to compare two values. Okay, so let's uncomment this and see one by one. So here we have double equals to, which basically checks that the value is equals to this or not. Okay, single equals to is used as an assignment operator, but double equals to is used to check whether the value is equal to the another value or not. Okay, so here I is equals to 5, and here we are checking that I equals to 5 or not. Okay, so here the value will be true. If I will run this, it will give us output as true. So this first one is true. Did you understand? And then we have I not equals to 5. So does I not equals to 5? No, because I is equals to 5. So this will give us the value as false. Okay. See, the false is here. If I will give this another value like 6, then it will give us true, because I is not equals to 6, I equals to 5. So it is giving me a value true. Did you understand me? And then we have greater than. So does I is greater than 6? Can you see I is 5? Does I is greater than 6? Obviously no, because 6 is greater than 5. And it will give us value as a false value. See, false is here. Then we have our smaller than. So does 5 is smaller than 6? Yes. So it will give us value as a true value. See, the output is true here. And then we will see, this is called as greater than equals to. Okay, so greater than equals to contain the value to 5 or less than it, means also it also include the value given here. Okay, if you will see here, if I will use 5 here in greater than, then it will not show me the output. Why? Because it is equals to 5 but not greater than 5. Did you understand? Here it is giving me false again. But if I will give 4 here, then it will show true. Why? Because 4 is greater than, because then 5 is greater than 4. Do you understand me? The 5 will be greater than 4. So it will give us value true. But it will not include 5 here. If I will write 5, it will give us false value. As you can see, it is coming false here. Why? Because it is equals to 5, not greater than that. Okay, but if I include greater than equals to, then it also include 5. If I will give 5 here, then it will give me true. See, if I run this, it will give me true value. Why? Because it is also equals to 5. Did you understand? Okay, and then we have smaller than equals to. So I is less than equals to 6. Okay, so as we have seen, I is 5, so it is obviously less than 6, so it is giving me true value. But if I will give 5 here, then also it will give me true, because it is also equals to that, means 5, so it will give me true. But if I give less than that, means I will give 4, then it will give me false value. Do you understand? So how comparison operator works? Operators are used to basically compare a value to another value, and this is ternary operator, as we have seen previously. If condition is true, then it will give me this value, and if this condition is false, then it will give me this value. Do you understand how it works? And let's comment this out first, and then we will see our assignment operator. So assignment operator basically assigns value directly. Wait a second. So here we have assigned an x variable with an integer data type, and we have given it value 5. So if I use plus equals to assignment operator, then it will add this value to the x. So x is 5, so 5 plus 3 will be 8. Okay, so our answer will be 8. So similarly, the minus equals works. It decrements the value by the given value. So if we have given 3 here, so it will decrement the 3 from x. So 5 minus 3 will be 2. We don't have to declare another variable and do all those equations. We can directly use it. Okay, so it is easy to handle. And then we have multiply equals to, which will multiply the given value with the given number. So 5 multiplied by 3 will be 15. Similarly, we have our divide. So 5 divided by 3 will be 1, and we will have a remainder as a 2. So let's run the remainder also and see. And if we will run this, then we will get 2 as a remainder. Okay, so this is how all this works. Okay, and it is mostly using the functions and the loops to get the value faster. Did you understand? Here we have a simple example for a conditional operator, how we use it. So here we have a marks of English and we have a marks of science variable with int data type. So 10 and 20 will be our values of that. And here we have our conditional operator. So conditional operator is also known as ternary operator. So here we have marks of English and here we have marks of science. And here we have a comparison operator which is greater than. So the condition is this: if the marks of English will be greater than marks of science, then our output will be this. And but if this will not be true, then our value will be this. Do you understand me? That these two values depend on this condition. If this condition is true, then first value will be as our output, and if this condition will be false, then second value will be our output. And if we will run this, so here we have marks of English is 10 and marks of science is 20. So obviously it is not greater than marks of English. So it will give us output as a false value, which is marks of science. If we will run this, it will show us 20, which is marks of science. So this is how it works. We can also give this value as a boolean, as we have seen above, and we can also give this as an integer, or we can also get the values in a 1 and 0 value. For example, if I give 1 here for the true value and I will give 0 here as a false value. So what will come our answer here? 0 will be our answer because this is false condition. See, and we can also give string here. For example, if I give string, then I have to assign the string values here. So if it will be true, then we will give this value as a marks of English. So let's give is English only. Then if this will be a false, then we will give the output as a let us say science. Science. Wait a second. Here S capital will come. So let's run this. See, science will be our output. Why? Because it is greater than that. But if I will give the here value 40 here, for example, then it will show us English as an output. Saying English is shown as an output. Okay. Similarly, we have more examples here below. You can see all of them, and we have explanation of that also. So here we have created a function of that. We will learn about functions ahead. Okay. So here we have declared a function. Then we have given the same then ternary operator, and we have called that function in our main method to run that. Okay, and here is the detailed explanation of that which we have seen. And then we have another example which is age checker, where if our age will be greater than or equals to 18, then it will show us adult, and if it is not, then it will show us minor. So here our age is 20, so it will give us adult as an output. Did you understand? And here we have its explanation also, and here we also have a boolean to integer. Okay, so here if the private customer will be true, then it will show us 1, but if it is not true, then it will give us 0. So here our private customer is false, so it will give us output as a 0. Okay, and its explanation is also given here. Then we have null check with default values. Okay, so here we are checking the private customer value as a false. So integer value will be our, here we have ternary operator, which value as an output will be our 0. Why? Because it is false value as a boolean. Did you understand? So this is basically how it works, and explanation is also given here. You can also refer this explanation to understand. And at last we have some tasks which you have to practice so that you can understand better and learn better. Do you understand me? So today we have seen operators in Java. Thank you.